I noticed that my uncle is acting strangely with my young sister and getting very touchy with her. So I reported it to my parents and now my mother is going nuclear. I noticed that my uncle, 49, has been paying a lot of attention to my sister, who is 14 years old. It's not just that he gives her more gifts or just prefers her, but whenever we show up at his house for a family event or just something similar, he always talks about how she looks and is always doing stuff like patting her lower back, rubbing her shoulders, or he'll grab her waist without warning. His gifts for her are also more expensive. It was fine at first. He was at my sister's birth and was one of the first to hold her, so she's always been his favorite to an extent and has always spoiled her, but it's like I blinked and he's suddenly acting like this. I don't know exactly when he started acting differently with her, but I noticed it a week ago, and we haven't been to his house since then. I've tried talking to my grandma about it, but she just brushes it off, and my parents are always too busy. I'm also scared of telling our other extended family because my grandma brushed me off the first time. What should I do? I don't want to just ignore it, but I'm also scared of telling anyone else in case I'm overreacting. Edit. I haven't talked to my sister about it yet, but I'm planning to do so later. We're at our grandma's house right now, and considering our grandma brushed off what I said, I don't want to cause too much of a fuss if she ends up hearing me bring it up again. I also plan to talk to our parents as soon as we get home. Update 1. I talked to my sister as soon as we got home from our grandma's, and it turns out she was aware that it was weird but liked it at first. She said that our uncle is nicer to her than our parents and that the gifts are nice. She said that she only started feeling uncomfortable when he began to touch her, but that, because she's been accepting all his gifts for her, she thought it might be rude to start saying no now. I asked her when it started, and she revealed he started touching her in that way when she turned 12. She said that he only did it when they were in her room and that was the reason why she has no locks on her door specifically. She also said that she was scared of telling anyone that his behavior weirded her out because both our grandma and aunt brushed it off when she was 12, saying that she's always been his favorite and that she was probably just misreading everything he was doing because she's a teenager now. I showed her your comments. She had never heard of the word grooming before, so she was pretty shocked and a little angry, saying that our uncle would never do something like that, but I managed to convince her to tell our parents about our uncle together, even if it was just to ask them to stop him from touching her. I've also sent texts to our parents about it, detailing that my sister is uncomfortable with how our uncle behaves with her. Still, our parents have yet to respond to any of the texts I've sent about our uncle and have just texted we'll talk about it when we get home. They're both working late today and won't be home by nighttime probably.